As an adventurer, any given day is incredibly busy. When you're not going through your daily checklist of kill shit, gather more guts, get paid, you're dealing with more pressing matters like dragons, elder gods, and embodiments of pure evil that have been besieging castles for 100 years while you decided to take a nap. As a result, NPCs in the various towns, cities, and villas that you venture through are often just vessels for systems that let you, the almighty hero adventurer, complete your other checklist of grab loot, get strong, make progress. A44 and Annapurna Interactive's Ashen is another game that puts you into the well-worn boots of a chosen one. But unlike so many of the other popular open-world games that are filled with towns that are more utilitarian and non-reactive in nature, Ashen offers something that you not only affect as you make progress, but that you care about, grow attached to, and that you're excited to see improve. And that thing is a hometown. When you first stumble into Vagrant's Rest, it's occupied by aggressive NPCs that you have to clear out before you can actually start making progress. Once you got those suckers out of there and you fetch a couple MacGuffins, this tall dude that you just met is standing next to a weird rock asking you to pray to it while he smacks it with a hammer. After that, you get a couple more quests, and after you go do some stuff, like, I don't know, hitting deer or whatever, and you go back, you notice that there's something different about the town. There are actually people here. Changes like that keep coming to the town as you complete key quests. NPCs that you meet on your journey are gonna move in, they're gonna set up shops and upgrade stations. Generic characters are gonna show up too. They don't have any names or story, but they do work on building new structures for the town, including a home for you and a kind of town hall of sorts. These characters, named or not, contribute to the town's growth, motivated by your continued progress. While most of what you do in Ashen has little direct impact on the look of Vagrant's Rest, your actions are shown to impact its people and their morale, leading to the residents working to improve the town. You may not be putting your own hands on lumber and nails, but you're very clearly the reason that this town and the lives of these people are getting better. Seeing that progress and that growth as a result of your actions kind of becomes a greater motivator for continuing your journey than the actual journey itself. I think what makes this village so important to me, at least in its relation to the rest of the game, is how alive and how well it feels compared to the rest of the world. You go off on these long journeys, you get your ass kicked all along the path to each and every one of your goals, and everything is gray and dead and aggressive and just eerily silent. After spending so much time in a place that wants you extremely dead, you warp back to Vagrant's Rest and you're greeted by faces familiar and unfamiliar. You're greeted by more color and warmth and music that just fills the air with a melancholic hope, and you see all these people that have come together to make something for themselves in the world that's fighting against them, even as it's being reborn. As the game starts, the Ashen is just beginning to wake, and with that, light returns to the world. This light is your beacon, leading you towards your goal of fully waking the Ashen, and with every point of progress that you mark down towards achieving that goal, you also bring the people of Vagrant's Rest and the surrounding area something that they haven't seen since the skies went dark: hope. That hope is then codified and represented by non-player characters coming together to bolster themselves and their home in the wake of the effort that you are putting forward. While all of this is impressive, what Ashen's doing here isn't entirely unique to Ashen, and there are other games that do something similar. Breath of the Wild's Terrytown is one of the best examples. That actually has the added bonus of reflecting the same kind of hopefulness that Ashen's town does. It grows with a wholesomeness in the shape of a post-apocalypse and a world just learning to walk again. Central towns in other games lack this kind of response to player action, with the most common change being NPCs showing up, leaving, or offering something else for sale. Firelink Shrine and Majula in Dark Souls and Dark Souls 2 are a couple of examples, and like any of the towns in Skyrim probably count for this too. Unlike those other games that toss you into the role of the chosen dingus, Ashen doesn't put its world on the edge of death. Instead, it places you on the edge of rebirth. It just says, hey you. Yeah, the world can be better for sure, but it needs your help. And then it shows you that your actions are having an effect on the people, leading to things being better than how you found them. And that's an attitude that I think more games need. especially with how the world is today. Hey everyone, thanks for watching this video on Ashen. It's been a while and a lot's happened in the last couple months, including me getting married? If you listen to Byte Club, our monthly podcast, and you already know this, but we have also launched a Patreon page for Indie Bytes. I want to go ahead and thank David Snodder, Mark B. Writing, and Puking Goombas for supporting the show. Thank you guys so much for everything that you do. If you'd like to support Indie Bytes and everything that we do here, then head on over to patreon.com/indiebytesyt and see how you can. I also want to thank James D for helping out by letting me use footage of his Terrytown video and for providing some extra Breath of the Wild footage that I used at the beginning. And another thanks goes out to Jesse for sending me some extra footage of Ashen. Don't forget to check out and join in on Byte Club. This month's game is Bastion, and you can find more info at thegoddamnbyte.club. More links and info in the description of this video. That's all I got. I will see you next time. Bye!